Hi guys, so today I'm assuming that you're here because you want to learn how to put extra things onto your face after you create it. And if you don't feel like doing all that, you can definitely join my course. It's .gg/BRAT.ZIP and I can make one for you. Today I'm going to show you how to do face modification. This will be scars, tattoos, eyes, lashes, etc. We're just gonna jump right into it. So this is my character that I made. This is actually for myself. I have not imported it into a city yet. This was literally my first skin I've ever made, and she still eats like, oh my gosh, my first skin, and she eats like this. Thank you. I took everything off of her though, like she had a bunch more stuff. The first thing that we're gonna do is I want to do stuff that is like obviously more difficult, because some of this stuff is easy. Like you want to add eyes, you'll get your eyes, whatever eyes you have, and you'll just drag it onto here, resize it, and then boom, eyes done. These eyes are actually really cute. But yeah, so that stuff is easy. I'm gonna show you how to do lashes. This is how I like to do lashes. She obviously already has lashes on her, and you could kind of tell that this is my first skin because the one of them is literally just lighter than the other. So we're gonna add some more volume to that. I do have a couple eyelash packs, so I'm just gonna pick a random one. I'm gonna have to pick one that's more full because she already has lashes, and that's what I like to do. Like if I make a skin and they have like thick lashes like this, then I kind of just try to match the lashes like this because the obvious. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna go onto your OBJ and you are gonna drag the lash over here. Now if it does not have the white background, then you're all good, you don't have to do this part. But if it does, you're gonna press multiply and then you're gonna press enter. You are going to drag it onto the eye. You're just gonna make it all look good. And what I do like to do is I will press control and I will take one of these and kind of drag it out. This one is low key like super full. See, look, that's super full. I don't really like that one. Maybe we'll try this one. Same thing, multiply, enter. I do control T, and then this slash, like you see how it's kind of like, I don't know the word, low, down, whatever. So I'm gonna drag it like this to make it like pop out more. And you always want to do it at an angle. And yes, you can still see the lash in the background, but it is what it is. And then what I do is control J, that copies it. Make sure you're on the copy. You're gonna go to edit, transform, horizontal, control T, drag it to the other eye. You might have to do a little editing. It doesn't look like it for me, but sometimes the eyes don't match. You'll have to like edit it a little bit just to fit the eye, but since it looks good, I'm just gonna place it. And then I love a good bottom lash, so we're gonna do a bottom lash too. I did not mean to press color burn. And then it's already on transform, and same thing. And then you're gonna control J, edit, transform, flip horizontal, control T, drag to the other side. So you see how this one is kind of like so I'm gonna just turn it a little bit, enter. So then next you're gonna do, this is gonna look so crazy, oh my gosh, but make sure on the top one you're gonna hold shift and press the bottom one, right click, rasterize, right click, merge. Now I know it looks crazy, we're gonna go back to this one. You're gonna add another layer, then you're gonna go back and you're gonna merge down, still looks crazy, right? Then you're gonna go here to that same layer, multiply. Sometimes this interferes, sometimes it doesn't. So if it does, all you gotta do is just erase it. That's the way that I like to put them on. I feel like it's the easiest and most convenient. All right, so next, what do we wanna do next? We'll do a scar. So the next thing is a scar. So there's a bunch of different scars that I also sell in a pack if you guys are interested. Most people do this one. It's like the most basic one. Most people use it. But I'm not gonna use it today. We are gonna use this one though. This is my favorite one. If you've seen my skins, you'll see that I like this one. So you're gonna turn it to multiply. You're just gonna put it on the screen like I've done everything else and go to multiply, press enter. And you're gonna get the free transform and then you're just gonna place it. And you're gonna have to go back and forth to see how it looks on the face. Cause yeah. But and then also if you want to make it look more straight, you're gonna press this little button up here. It is the I forgot what it was called. Okay, it says switch between free transform and warp. So if you want to warp it a little bit to make it a little bit more straight, you could do that. There we go. I want to put it more on the eyelid. or not the eyelid, but the eyeball. There you go, perfect. And that's it. Next one we could do is freckles. So freckles, it really just depends on what you have. I will link freckle brushes down below. I can't quite remember where I got them from, but when I could find them, I will link them. And they're all Freckles brushes. They eat down every time. So you're gonna make a new layer. And I wanna say this, you wanna make a new layer with every single thing that you do, because if you don't and you mess up, it might not delete. So all I'm doing is just making it a little more darker, because technically I already have freckles, but we want more. So that's what we're doing. All right, and then you're just gonna click around till it looks good. I don't like that, so we're gonna delete all that. Maybe that'll be good. That's low-key cute, but even that is cute. And if you ever think it's too light or too dark, you can always change the opacity of it. Boom, eats. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you how to do tattoos, because it's different to do tattoos on a face than a body, and on a face it's a low-key easier. So all you're gonna do, literally, you're gonna drag your tattoo file, make sure it's all white, multiply, enter, and then you're just gonna have to adjust it. You're gonna have to watch as you're going, like you're gonna have to go back and forth to see how it looks and stuff. Like, yeah, that looks, it eats low-key. And then same for like face tattoos. Like if you want, let me find something. If you want these cute butterflies on your face, same thing, multiply. Say I want to put them over here. There you go. Or say you want to do like a full neck tattoo, because I feel like people struggle with this one. I struggled with this when I first started. So you could really use any tattoo that you want, like literally anything. I like to look up full neck tattoo ideas. So let's see, let's do this one. So you're gonna multiply it, boom, bring it down, and you're gonna stretch it out. Now, if you want it to wrap around the full neck, you're going to stretch this out. Now, if you press enter and go to the face, you're gonna see it's all like, it looks, I don't even know how to explain this, but it's not around the full neck, right? So what you're gonna do is free transform it again, and you're gonna click this button, and you're gonna go to arc lower. There are other ways that you could do this, but this is the way that I do it. I find it the most convenient. We're just gonna drag this out. Do that one more time. You're gonna go to custom. Now this is where you can start like dragging stuff. So the higher you go, obviously it's gonna be on your neck, but you wanna bring this all the way out so it wraps around the neck. And you kind of wanna make sure it's even on both sides. And then this is kind of important as well, because you don't want it to be on the teeth or nothing. And then enter. Boom, full neck tattoo. I know, like, it's an ugly tattoo. Well, I'm not gonna say it's ugly, it's just not it's not for her. I don't know, it's not for her. I want to bring this part up a little bit because I feel like it's dragging. Oh, now I did it too far. Lots and lots of edits, y'all. Lots of edits. If you have patience, it's worth it. Boom, full neck tattoo. Piercings. So what I like to do with the piercings is I like to go here, just kind of like what I did with the lashes. I'm gonna zoom all the way in, and we're gonna grab this piercing, just size it to the nose. That looks way too big. Now once you size it to the nose, make sure you rasterize it, and you're gonna take this brush, make sure you go back up to hard round, zoom in a little bit. We're gonna delete all that. So stop at the nose. Boom. Back it up. Piercing, merge down. Oh, gotta get a target. So you gotta go back, gotta add another layer. And then you're gonna merge down. That's it. Vitiligo. So I'm gonna save this because this might be my thumbnail. Vitiligo. It's always a question that people have and have problems with. So let me delete this scar real quick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I went on Google and looked up vitiligo packages and screenshotted packages. I'm not gonna lie to you. So what I have is just like photos of it, but I'm gonna show you how I do it. This is one of my vitiligos. Actually, what you wanna do is you're gonna bring it up here, and then you're gonna remove the background, and then you're gonna drag it to your default texture. Make it whatever size you want. alter it, do whatever you please. So maybe we don't want it that big. And then you're gonna go to soft light. That's my method, baby. That's it. That is my method. Put it wherever you want. Boom. Vitiligo. And you could also put it on other parts of the face or distort it however you want. You could do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Just make sure you're on soft light. That's really it. Add these edges. I have not perfected on how to change the color of edges yet. So what I do is just change the color balance. Call it a day because I don't know what I'm doing. But there we go. And then here's our girl with all her little modifications. And if you have any questions or need any help with anything, you could join my Discord and ask me. I'll have a link down below so you'll automatically get the creator role, so you don't have to worry about finding roles or finding where you have to go and stuff. Or you can always DM me on there. I'm always willing to help anybody. And then I also have packs for sale if you'd like to purchase any of those. But other than that, we're done. And if you guys have any other questions or want me to show you guys how to do anything else, just let me know. I'll show you. But yeah, thank you guys. See you later.